friends, and welcome back to a new vlog. So if you're new here, I'm Olivia. I live in Tennessee with my husband Matt and my fur baby Freddie, who's right here. Hello. Hello. And we are starting off this vlog a little bit later than I anticipated. I feel like that's how it always goes with me. So today's actually Monday and it's the 16th. And so we actually didn't have school today because of MLK Day. And I had every intention of getting up really early, and then I slept until 10. Don't know how that happened. So I ended up getting like I think it was over 11 hours of sleep, which is crazy to me. I must have really needed it. I've actually been sick the past 2 days, so I'm sure that had something to do with it. The stomach bug is going around in my classroom. Love that for me. So Friday night, I started feeling just really queasy, really nauseous. And I was supposed to meet my mom the next day to go shopping. And I told her that the stomach bug was going around in my classroom. And she goes, yeah, let's maybe hold off on that, which it actually ended up working out. Because literally after I got off the phone with her Friday night, is when I started to feel just kind of not right. And then Saturday morning, I was like, I never did throw up, but I was so sick Saturday, and I did not move from the couch on Saturday, which is really hard for me because if you know me, like I'm such a busybody, so I always have to be doing something. So it was very, very hard for me. All that to say, I slept, over like 11 hours. So it is 11:40 and here we are eating breakfast because why not? So I went to Starbucks, got a venti caramel brulee latte, which is actually a little bit too sweet for my liking this morning. I got it with no whipped cream or anything. And I kind of wish that I'd done like maybe half the pumps of the syrup because it's very sweet this morning. So maybe if I let it kind of sit there for a few minutes, it will water down. But anyway, okay, hello, welcome. We are doing the third day of our little self-care challenge for January, which is going to be decluttering and organizing. So those are the plans for today. Okay, but honestly, before we do that, I just wanted to have like a little bit of a real talk with you guys this morning because I have been really, really struggling the past few days. I mean, I think part of it is just honestly because I have been in the house and haven't been able to leave, and I've really been struggling with that because, like I said, I am such a busybody and I like to be doing something like at all times. But I've just really been struggling with being discontent the past few days, and today it's really hitting me hard. Like I'm just discontent in a few areas of my life. And so this morning, I just wanted to have a real chat with you. And if you're going through the same thing, you're not alone. And so I actually just went and got my Bible because I just want to go back and read what it says about discontentment just to kind of like help me through this. All right, so in Hebrews 13:5, it says, keep your life free from the love of money. Be satisfied with what you have, for he himself has said, I will never leave you or abandon you. And then going into verse 6, it says, therefore we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. What can man do to me? That's good. Be satisfied with what you have. That's key. Sometimes that's very hard to do. Let's see what else it says. 1 Timothy 6:6-10, but godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world and we cannot take anything out of the world. It just feels good to know that there are other people struggling with that as well. And for me, like there are just so many things that I want to do, and I don't feel passionate about what I do, which is sad to me. Like I want to feel passionate about my job. And then like with YouTube, I feel like it has been so hard for me to grow the past little bit. And I've talked a little bit about this, and I'm trying so hard not to focus on that because I am happy with what I am creating and putting out there. I don't know, all this to say, I'm struggling with discontentment, and that's okay because you know what? There are just certain seasons of our life where we struggle with that. And so if you are feeling like that too, you're not alone. So, okay, we're gonna sit here for just a few minutes. I'm gonna drink some of my coffee, and then I got one of the little spinach feta wraps from Starbucks. These are my absolute favorite things. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we will get started with our whole decluttering and organizing. All right, I'm gonna use Notion to kind of plan out the different things that I'm wanting to do today and just use my simple weekly planning. We're just gonna keep it simple. The whole purpose of doing this is that we're just trying to get our lives a little bit together. So like the first challenge, we had a life admin day. Then the second challenge was just like a whole self-care day. And today, I'm just going to focus on a few different areas of the house that have been bothering me for a while. And that's not to say that we're organizing the entire house, because honestly that would just take me forever and Matt's not here to help me. So we're just going to do what we can do in the amount of time that we have, because I also still want to enjoy my off day. So we're gonna start honestly with this desk. We are going to declutter the desk on both sides. So like the way that this desk is, Matt has a side and I have a side, and it has gotten a little bit out of hand. And like I don't really have any fancy storage things that we're going to be using today. It's just going to be kind of like going through it, getting rid of things and making it a little bit more manageable. So decluttering the desk has been on my list for a while now. And then we also are going to kind of go through in the kitchen. I have kind of let our cabinets like on the bottom get a little bit out of control. So we need to kind of go through and declutter and organize under the kitchen cabinets, and even the one like under the sink as well. And that one we do kind of have like some storage things put in place. But again, it's just kind of gotten a little bit out of hand. We also need to declutter and organize my nightstand because, yeah, it's bad. Honestly, it wasn't bad until right about we were leaving for our vacations for Christmas. Like we were going to North Carolina and Alabama. And I was kind of like going through some things and I just didn't want to see it. So I shoved it into my drawers. And it just hasn't been fixed since. So we need to go through that and get that good. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with our desk because I feel like that would be an easier one to go ahead and tackle. All right, so let me give you a little bit of a desk tour here. So this is my side, and like I said, it's just kind of gotten, it's not terrible, but it just needs to be decluttered a little bit. Like I've got all these little notes that need to have a spot. Those were little like postcards that I sent out to my kids at the very beginning of the year. Yeah, see, it's just like a little bit cluttered. I just need to kind of go through it. And I don't think it will take me very long because I do have these little things from Dollar Tree in here to kind of help me stay a little bit organized. And I feel like it's helped pretty well, but yeah. And then Matt's side is the side that's pretty bad. And this is not like exactly his fault because like I shove stuff in here too, and so yeah, then we get this. So his is definitely worse than mine, but like I said, that's not just him, that's me shoving things in there as well. So I think I'm gonna start with mine because it will be a little bit easier, and then we're gonna move to Matt's side. So I'm gonna go and get a little sack to put garbage in, and then also get my little all-purpose cleaner. All right, we've got a little garbage sack, and then I'm just going to use my all-purpose spray. This is my Thieves all-purpose spray that I love so stinking much, and a microfiber towel, and so I'll kind of use that as I clean. Just wipe the dust down. It's looking so much better. So like I said, this one wasn't terrible, but it's just a little bit more organized now. So we've got pens and highlighters, scissors, way too many blue light glasses, plus like some actual light glasses, sticky notes. We've got some stickers in here, my little mouse when I like to use that. Some other extra things, calculators, staples, stapler, our little label maker with some extra label stuff back there. Some like little miscellaneous things in here, but a lot better overall. And then in Matt's, it's still like, I mean, it's looking better. It's obviously looking better here. So his is a little bit more random, but we have like, this is a notebook that we use when we're doing like budget things. And then he's got his pocket knife, a notebook. We've got some really special thank you cards in here. Things for our laptops, like when we're trying to control the storage. Like these are, we've got some external hard drives right here. Freddie's little bite tag, which I don't know that I've shared this with you guys. We got him this bite tag, and that's how you spell it, the B-Y-T-E, bite tag. And it's this little thing that goes on his collar, so if he ever gets lost, which, oh my gosh, like I will die if that happens, but it has this little QR code, and if someone scans it, we are immediately notified that they have scanned it, and you can also share your location with the person, and it has like all of his information on it, so that's just there because it has some information on it for us. But that was really cool. But overall, looking a lot better, so I think we can go ahead and cross that one off of our to-do list. We also got this new trash can for Christmas, and it is, oops, I just messed it up. Oh crap. When you walk by it, it opens up. Boom. How cool is that? And then it will also close on its own too. Boom. All right, we're about to move on to the kitchen, but we do have some packages to open, and some of this is going to go along with our whole little organizing thing. So we've got some new trash bags, some Scrub Daddy's Mr. Clean magic erasers, some hangers, and then in this big box down here, we actually have a new hamper for our for our bathroom, and I'm so stinking excited. It is rattan, which is like one of my favorite things ever. Ignore this, that's gonna be taken care of later. But we've got our Scrub Daddies, and then our Mr. Clean. These are gonna go underneath the sink in the kitchen. And then let's open up. We've got some hangers to kind of organize some things because we realized we were like running out of hangers, and so we couldn't even hang up all of our clothing. So we just got some plain, some plain white hangers, nothing exciting there. I told Matt eventually, like when we have a house, I want to like redo everything and get like cute hangers. That's the goal, but for now the white will do. And then we've also got some trash bags that are gonna go up underneath the sink. And then this is our hamper. I don't know, I'm hoping that it's super easy to put together because I am not like the puzzle gal. That is definitely Matt's job. So we'll see. But it's really cute. We've had like just this cheap one like from Target for a while now, and it's just one of those things that like I kept saying, oh, we need to replace that, oh, we need to replace that, and just never did. And I'm pretty sure it has mold on the bottom of it, I mean because it holds towels, you know. But this one actually has like the cloth that you can take out and wash, which is very convenient. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. That doesn't look too hard. Okay, I'll be right back when I can put this together. All right, boom, I did it. I feel like it took me way longer than it should have, but it's done, and it's so cute. What do we think? So this is going to go in our bathroom. Let's see. Hopefully it's going to fit in the same place that we have it currently. All right, slight problem. I did not really think this through. It does fit perfectly, but I mean, how can you put towels in it? Because this is in the way. right, now we gotta find a new spot for this. All right, I really don't know that I love it here either, but this door just goes to like the heating and air, so like we don't ever open that unless we have maintenance coming. So I'm thinking this is going to be the only place that we can keep it for now, at least until we like move and have a house. So I don't know, I'm thinking this might be its new home for now. All right, so we took a slight little detour, but now we're gonna go ahead and start working on this monstrosity. So under here is quite the mess. And really I would like to kind of go through and get rid of some of our plastic. We've slowly been switching out and we have a lot more glass than plastic, but we still have a few things that I need to probably go ahead and get rid of. But I also don't want to just get rid of everything and then not have any like containers. So anyway, this is what we're going to fix. This is also what we're going to attempt to fix, and then we're also going to organize underneath the kitchen sink, which we actually do have some things to kind of like organize under here. It just needs to be like revamped a little bit. I think we're going to start with the easiest one, which is going to be underneath the sink. So I just need to grab our the Scrub Daddies, the Mr. Clean, and the trash bags. All right. So a nice little before. We don't have a ton of space under here because of like, I guess this is like the garbage disposal. So that kind of makes it difficult because it comes down, but we're just making do with the space that we have. All right, because we've pretty much switched to the Thieves all-purpose cleaner for most of our stuff, I'm gonna get rid of all of that. And then we still have this Everspring soap refills, and we actually do need to go ahead and use that. So I'll go and refill all of our little hand soaps with that, and then that should just about get rid of those. And then we have like some random Miss Myers things and some extra like Everspring soaps. So I need to try to like figure out what I'm gonna do with those. I might empty these out and go put them, because we have like the reusable hand soaps. So I might try to do that just to kind of like save some space in here. And then I do like this Wyman stainless steel cleaner. I think it does a really good job. So I'm not going to get rid of this. And then we have like a more natural glass cleaner, which honestly I've been using the Thieves for that as well. This looks so much better. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. So I ended up getting rid of quite a few things, and then I also simplified our dish towels and things. So let me kind of walk you through what we did. So these little containers, I believe, are from Dollar Tree. So I just put some of our extra supplies back there that we don't use a ton. And then up here, I put extra dish soaps and hand soaps, and then our glass cleaner, because, I mean, we do grab for that one pretty often. And then that's from IKEA, I believe. And then here I put all of our trash bags, because we'll just be able to kind of like pull that and easily get one out. And then that little Amazon package actually had 4 of those little rolls in there, so that was pretty cool. And then again, I think this is from IKEA, so we have all of our dish pods in here, like for the dishwasher. And then in here, I put extra sponges, and Matt likes to use these little Mr. Clean things, and I actually like to cut them in half, and they last so much longer. And so that's what we have in there. And then up here we have, I went through and simplified a lot of these. So I really only kept our microfiber cloths. And these are actually called European dishcloths that I love so much. So I got rid of all of our other just like cheapy ones. So these are all of the good ones. So like this one I think is Norwex. And then we've got some from Grove. And then I can't remember where I got these, maybe Grove as well. But then we'll just keep them right here. And we use those when we're wiping things down. Or I'll even use those, like the little European dishcloths, if I need to wash dishes. All right, we're moving right along to the kitchen cabinets, which I'm honestly dreading. At this point, it's like we're just running out of space, which is one reason we, you know, have started talking about buying a house. It's just like, where is that going to be? So part of it is just that, like apartment living and trying to make sure that we have like a place for everything and everything has like a home. So anyway, we're gonna organize underneath here. You know, I mentioned like trying to get rid of some plastic here and there. So most everything that we have though, like we use, like we have our stainless steel pans because like we don't have any like Teflon, and we have cast iron that we cook on a lot. We mostly use our cast iron. And then we have like the stainless steel, but I also got a tortilla maker for Christmas, which I'm so excited about. And I actually would like to use that maybe tonight to make tacos. We shall see. But we're just gonna spend a few minutes organizing underneath here. All right, can you tell a small difference? I mostly just moved things around. Like I took a few things out, like I took that little pitcher and some of our measuring cups out, and I'm gonna find them a new home. But like for the most part, this is pretty much as good as it's going to get. So like I said, we have our stainless steel, we've got lots of cast iron back there, like mixing bowls. We keep our straws in that little container. Got our griddle down there that we barely use. The tortilla maker I moved right there. I think that's a better spot for that. And then we've also got some bread making supplies in that little salad bowl. But yeah, I think honestly, like we're just gonna go ahead and close that because that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, this is honestly the one that I'm absolutely dreading. Oh my gosh, did you hear my knees pop? Okay. I can do it, right? I can do this. I think this is one of the last things that we're doing, so. All right, obviously it's not like a ton better, but I did move all the plastic to this side because these are the containers that we reach for the most, and they're the glass ones. But I just ended up putting all that over there. Our cheese grater is right here, although honestly, like grating cheese, fun fact about me, I hate grating cheese, so we don't honestly reach for this a ton. Our crock pot we do use quite a bit, so it's still kind of on the right hand side, easily accessible. And then some of our like baking things are over there, and then those little like containers, they're like takeout containers. We use those when we go to the beach, and they're so great because when you want to bring your food down to the beach, those are just really great to pop your food in and then take it down there with you. So we'll probably use those again when we go to the beach this year, but looking a lot better. I'm glad that has been crossed off of the to-do list. We got underneath the kitchen cabinets. Oh, duh, we still have to do my nightstand. Lovely. I forgot about that one, to be honest. Okay, so we're gonna go do that one really quick and then we will be done. And I think for the rest of the day, because I slept so late, like I feel like I slept the whole day away, and I hate that feeling, but it's okay. For the rest of the day, I'm just gonna kind of like make sure the house is tidy and that we are prepared for the upcoming work week. But let's go do the nightstand really quick. I wanted to show you this little area of our bedroom. I've been kind of playing around with this for a while. It's like I never knew what exactly I wanted to put here. I would still love something else to go above the TV, but like in reality, that's probably just not going to happen while we're here. But over here, I kind of created a little oil station by using this cute little container. I honestly think that's from Africa. But anyway, I just put some of our oils that we like to use at night. So we've got some lavender, we've got some Stress Easy, which is like stress away, and then cedarwood. Those are some of our most reached for oils. And then we've got our diffuser, and then I've been keeping some water in this little container just so it's easy to refill the diffuser. And then I moved this plant in here. It used to be on the desk, but I thought we needed a little pop of green over here in the corner. And then the star of the show, I don't know that I've actually shared this on the vlog yet. So my sister-in-law has an Etsy shop, which I've told you guys about before, and I'll link it down below again. She's very, very talented, and Matt's mom actually had her paint this for us for Christmas, and it's pretty, and it just, oh my gosh, like when we saw it, like tears came to my eyes because that's my baby. Like, oh my gosh. It's just a watercolor portrait of him. And like even his ears, like because if you know Freddie, like those are his ears. He always has one up and then this one little floppy ear that only stands up when he's like at attention or like is looking around and doesn't know what's happening. But he always has this cute little floppy ear, and then his dots on his chest. It just like this is Freddie. And so anyway, I hung it up yesterday right here, and I think that I like this little corner, so we're gonna leave that just the way it is. All right, excuse the unmade bed. Like I told you, my life is apparently falling apart today. So over here we have these little nightstands. I think they're from IKEA. They're not my favorite, to be honest. We have this one, Matt has a matching one. And then the one over there where the TV is, that's also from IKEA. And it's just very like clinical and not me at all. But it just is what it is at this point. So we have on top, oh, this is a cute little picture from Christmas. But we have our Alexa right there because we like to listen to the rain sounds at night. So we like to have that. And then my grandmother actually got me this as part of my Christmas gift. It's from a local pottery shop, I think in Birmingham, maybe. But it's just like a little dish, and I keep it right here for my jewelry. So I just keep that in there, and then I've honestly just kind of like popped the little photo over there. I don't know. But here is the true nightmare, you guys. It's terrible. Like I said, I was going through and just like throwing stuff in here when we were getting ready to leave for Christmas. So like literally so many random things. Like, oh, that's my Dime gift card. I need to use that. And then we have, oh look, a pad. Lovely. Some of that, oops, some of that friction defense. It used to be my purse, so I threw it in there. We've got some little travel bags, a little notepad that needs to go in my desk drawer. My favorite little reusable bags, I've talked about these before, but they are amazing and they're very cheap on Amazon. And I keep 2 of them in my purse. And so when we go to Target, we just use these, and you actually get a few cents off of your order. So would definitely recommend that. I'll have these linked down below, but they fold up into themselves like this, but then you can undo that part and a little bag comes out of it, and it's so cute and convenient. But its home definitely is not in here. So just, I mean, look at all this. It's just bad. It's bad. And then down here we have some more random things. Like this is where my Bible goes in. My iPad. Look, we've got some lovely magic bands. I don't even know. I don't even know. So this is going to be lovely to tackle. Alright, this is looking much better. So we've just got our current reads, my Bible, my journal, and then down here we got rid of pretty much everything that like just didn't need to be in here. And then we've got some other books, my iPad, and the other things that I told you, and then everything else that you saw has another home. But it was just, you know, chilling out in here. Alright, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and end the vlog. I hope that we got enough for it to be like a good vlog. But we got everything accomplished. We got the desk done, under the sink, in the kitchen, the cabinets, and then my nightstand. So that was everything that I wanted to accomplish today. And let me just go ahead and preface that by saying that was honestly just the tip of the iceberg, but we're gonna take it little by little because that didn't take me very long to do those few areas. And now what I would like to do is compile like a big list of just projects that I want to get done, and then that way we can just tackle them little by little. I feel like that's honestly the key. A little bit here and there, and then do your best obviously to kind of keep up with what you have done too. So that is me not throwing stuff back into my nightstand, keeping the drawers organized in the desk. And then honestly, like the kitchen sinks and like all of that, we're pretty good about keeping it organized. It just like over a long period of time, we just have to like redo it, but that will probably be kept up for a while. But thank you guys so much for coming along with me today. I hope that this gave you some inspiration to tackle some areas of your house or apartment or wherever you live. Get in there, get organized, declutter some things, and honestly, it makes you feel really good. So go grab a coffee, tea, whatever it is, and use this video as some motivation for you. But if you enjoyed this video, it would mean the world to me if you guys would like and subscribe, stick around. We've got one more self-care challenge for January, and that's going to be more of a finance chat. So I'm gonna share a little bit more about what we're doing for the upcoming year, how we're organizing our finances. And for me, that is another form of self-care because being good with your money, having control of your money is self-care in itself. So anyway, I'm gonna just tidy up the rest of the house, prepare myself for the upcoming week, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.